and welcome to Ali's Self-Sufficient, and today I'm back in the kitchen preparing for freezing and using my new food dryer. So I've only got one rack on here, but I've got some other ones prepared over there with different stuff, and we're going to look at some of the things that we can do with a food dryer to preserve our vegetables to use later on for other purposes. So the one thing I've got a lot of at the moment is yellow zucchinis. Now, as these yellow zucchinis get a bit bigger, you can get these larger size cuts out of them. And so the smaller size cuts at the smaller end of the zucchini, I'm slicing up and freezing. Now, I really think you don't have to blanch these, so I just put them straight in the freezer bags, suck the air out of them and freeze them like they are, and then they can be thawed out to be used in stir fries later on. And so you don't need to really blanch those because they're just not as they're not going to discolor or anything like that. So and then I get the larger ones that have gone a little bit further along, and you can see their seeds have kind of developed in them. They make excellent zucchini or courgette crisps that you can then use with a dip. So what I've got here in the food dryer, you'll see that once they're about this size in the food dryer, we cut it about 1/4 inch thick. They will go down to about that size in a crisp. So that's a little yellow zucchini crisp. So you can see they shrink quite significantly. And you can use these crisps in a dip. They're still a little bit soft, so I'm just going to leave them in the food dryer a bit longer. And then what I'll do is I'll just sprinkle those with salt and serve them up like that. Now, there is lots you can do with the food dryer, and some things you kind of boil first. One of those things is beans. Now, I've been freezing butter beans, of course, because I have butter beans coming out my ears. And you can see how fast this freezer is actually filling up. And take a look at it. These is just my butter beans. Let's put in another lot there. I've got some green beans, and I've got some different coloured zucchini, but lots and lots of butter beans. Storing it away for winter. But these butter beans I've actually prepared inside a tray for the food dryer, and I've just given them a boil, quite a boil, for about 5 minutes, just to really soften them up till they go a bit translucent, and then basically they can actually go into the dryer like that, and they're very sweet and crispy to eat. So cool thing to do. And there's another tray of my yellow zucchinis that are prepped. Now, I won't put those in until this last little tray of stuff that I've got here is done. Otherwise, I'm putting more moisture back in to the healthy food dryer, where I'm trying to actually remove the moisture. So I've got a couple of different other things in here we can do. Here's just some potatoes I have left over that are in there doing now. Now they will become potato crisps. They're sort of about halfway done. So boiled potatoes, sliced 1/4 inch thick, and then put them into your food dryer, and they'll turn into nice homemade potato crisps that you can use with a dip as well. And then of course you can take your tomatoes, here's one just going here, and you can just do dried tomatoes, and then once they're fully dried you can put them in olive oil with herbs, and there you've got your dried tomatoes. So yeah, this is a very good investment. So if you've got a lot of vegetables out there and you want to preserve them, get yourself a food dryer and have fun doing that. You can also do things like bananas, and you can dip them in a bit of lime juice or something like that to give them a little tinge, and put them in your food dryer, and you have them banana crisps for later on. They store inside a airtight jar, and so it's just another way to save your summer vegetables for winter. Hope you enjoyed today's episode, and please do subscribe to the YouTube channel, give the Facebook page a like. Thanks, and happy gardening, and share your ideas with me too, because I love to see what you're doing in your garden. Bye for now.